to get my hat fixed just right. My October hat. Compliments of Crystal Bod. Oh, I'm so happy for Crystal. Hey, oh my gosh. Hey, Llama Unraveled. At least I hadn't seen you in a while. Hey, Miss Dina and Veronica and Miss Rebecca. Fabergé. I got Diego right here. Miss Fabergé Crochet made this for me. Is that not sweet? And Pat Frazier, how are you, sweetie? And Jennifer Groovy Simpson and Miss Tammy Flower. I'm fine as frog hair, Miss Dina. How are you? How's everybody? Hey, Becky. School is getting the best of you. Oh, bless your heart. I like those, Rebecca. Hey, Miguel, you tired? Just home from church not long ago. Miguel's a Sunday school teacher. He teach you kiddos. Now you're cooking before, and he goes back to church. So that's a church-going feller, and I just think that's just fine. Yeah, Dina says, how's everybody doing? There's my girl, pal, Christy. Hook me up. I so enjoyed meeting her this summer. We'll have to make, I hope, that a every summer thing if she's willing to make the drive. Hey, Miss Pat Dancer. Sweet thing, you. You have, Miguel says he's having a delicious iced coffee. How about the rest of y'all? I got to pour my tea. Haven't done that yet. Hey, Katina, you're making Crystal Bod's elf hat pattern in mandala ombre happy. This one, this witch hat, or it could be an elf hat. It's still just raining in Birmingham. It's been raining here awful. Isn't this a cute squirrel? This is Diego. Because she lives in San Diego. Miss Rebecca does. Fabergé Crochet. Dina says it's raining on and off here. Yes, finally it's off here, thank goodness. You enjoyed meeting me too? I know, we had some good talks, didn't we? Hey, Miss Kelly, niece of Triple C and Butta Joe. I mean, did you make that? Oh, no. One of the ladies that's here, Miss Rebecca, she goes, her channel is Fabergé Crochet. I know, Rebecca, I wish. Thank you, Pat Frazier. She's saying thumbs up. Hey, Jaxie. Happy Fun Day, she said. Yep, Sunday Fun Day. Noni Mae's here. Rebecca, Fabergé Crochet, she made this. Hey, Lori Armstrong. She's going to make one. Jennifer's going to make one of these hats too, using a heather gray. It's going to be a wizard's hat. Cool. Yeah, you can make it as tall as you want to, or short, or however you want to do it. Oh, she's got a 42-inch long elf hat. I'm going to have to check that out. I will have to check that out. Noni Mae says, who wants a cupcake? I'll take one. If it's got cream cheese icing in it. Yeah. Hey, Patty Wheat. Yes, she did. Beautiful job. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful job. What was I going to say? Doggone it. Oh, I saw somebody that's got a cooking. It was Mama Cookie. I don't believe she ever comes on here, but y'all probably have seen her before. Hey, Kay's Crochet Haven. You like cupcakes with no frosting? Who knows? / Miguel says, hey, Freaky, it's about time you getting home. This lady made these, I think she called them whoopee cookies. We used to call them circle meeting cookies. I'm a Lutheran, and the ladies have circle meeting. we're in different groups, and we have it on, different groups have it on different nights and stuff. And they called it that, and it was in one of our church cookbooks. Hey, Debbie Graybert. Hey, everybody. There's Crochet Nana, aka Michelle, saying hey to everybody and me, and hey back. But you make it, Noni May says, it's a carrot cake cup with cream cheese icing. You shredded carrots until your fingers hurt. Hey, Sissy. Hey, Genevieve. So glad y'all all are here. Dina's back working on trivets and pot holders. She said she just started. And it's Victoria Nightingale. Hey, darling. I've never had a pumpkin one, Noni May, but hey, Linnea, I'm glad you made it today. Hey, Nancy's hooked on crochet. It's 91 in Florida. Oh my gosh. Well, the ones we made, you made it out of cake mix batter. And I think you pretty much made it like you make the cakes, but there were more or less eggs. I can't remember right now. Hey, Crotchety, you in that Mountain Dew? And Kelly's reminding you about the thumbs. And Miss Rebecca Fabergé said cupcakes sound yummy. Yes, they do. Always. Christy says, be right back. Who knows is finishing a pot holder set somebody ordered. Well, that's cool. You just here for a bit, Linnea? Well, stay as long as you can. Maybe you can watch the replay if you don't get to stay the whole time. Oh, Crotchety must be watching football. I know my sissy is. Oh, thank you, Jaxie May, you sweet thing, you. Hey, Suzanne Wallen. How are you? Thank you, Jaxie, sweet thing. But these, I made a cream cheese icing. But you make cookies out of them. You make it, the directions of the cake, and you can use whatever cake mix you like. I used to use like Devil's Food chocolate and then the cream cheese icing, but I've also made the German chocolate cake mix and put the German chocolate icing in it, with the, I always made my own. It's butter. I forget what else. Seems like it's butter, evaporated milk, coconut, and pecans. And oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, you're making a Jack Skellington? Miss Rebecca that made Diego. I bet that's going to look great. Great. Pat says she's by Beaumont. Somebody must have asked her. Lori's working on a hat. She started doing the Jada and Stitches earlier. Crotchety says, I have to keep up with y'all up here today because I'm back to Halloweeny questions in a little bit. No interest in football, just supporting NC Panthers. Yeah, gotcha. My sissy loves it. And my sissy made the witch hat. She just finished it, she said. She's going to make some blonde braids. That'll be cool, sister. And who knows says, Pat, you get the humidity too. Yeah, if you're in Florida. And then, my daughter used to live in New Orleans too. They lived there for 10 years. Talk about humidity. Oh my gosh. You couldn't get from the AC in the house to the AC in the car without getting soaked down to the drawers with sweat. The humidity was so bad. Pat Dancer says, finally finished the Drunken Granny square for your, the blanket. Yeah, out of the Drunken Granny square for your bro-in-law. Well, that's nice. Dina says, laugh out loud, never made ear warmers. And I was wearing crotchety my headband. I just throw this on for y'all when I have my lives. Okay, y'all ready for some questions? Oh, yes, it was a good sweet treat, Genevieve. Very good. Yes, Patty. Teresa's top hat was great, too. Yep. She makes the best stuff. Yes, she does. Yeah, Genevieve, that was hot. That was hot. And they have roaches this dang big. I said, roaches you could ride on. And they don't think anything of them. Because it's the humidity, they just stomp on them and go on. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh, it's terrible. Saw my squealing squirrel mail today. Yeah, I got another one for Miss Carrie today. Well, I didn't get to the mailbox at the post office yesterday because it was raining cats and dogs. Well, it has been today too, but it finally let up. Water bugs, roaches here fly. They fly here too. I don't know if they fly down there. If them big old things can get up off the ground, I'd be surprised. Hey, Charlie Berry. Good to have you all. Yes, they are nasty, nasty, nasty. Okay, here we go. Back to some Halloween trivia. And these all have, multiple choice. I make you laugh. Well, good. I'm glad I can. That makes me feel good. If you want to keep spirits out of your home on Halloween, what should you sprinkle on your doorstep? Garlic is A, holy water, B, C is sage, and D is salt. And while y'all thinking about it, I'm going to pour myself some wine. Diego's going to lay down there on my pile of yarn that I had in here, my Dollar Tree yarn I was showing y'all yesterday. Oh, yeah, we got some good old tea from Mama Swift and Jaxie and everybody. Seagal. I see some salts. Somebody said all the above. It's not wine. Did I say wine? I meant tea. It looks like wine. I wish it could be wine, but I can't drink wine. There's a holy water, Genevieve says. So the choices again are A, garlic, B, holy water, C, sage, D, salt. There's Madonna. She said B, always holy water. I don't care what the answer is. Holy water, damn it. Sounds good to me too, Madonna. So glad you're here. So glad you all is here. And look, there's our sweet Christy Turley. Hey, sweetie pie. Freaky said, Teresa, that would be a waste of wine sprinkling that. Is that what she meant? I thought she meant I said wine. Did I say wine? I thought I said pour my tea, but I might have said pour my wine. Hey, Susan Romanelli, who says salt, 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 salt. Or several people say salt. She just said it one time. Who knows, says boric acid. Boric acid's what you put down to keep the nasty roaches out, but it really don't work. Hey, Linda Quilty. Did I say wine? When I look at my replays, what I say and what I think I say is so often not the same thing. I can't have wine. I meant tea. I bet I did. I'm sure I did. Thank y'all for correcting me, because if you don't, then I get to replay and go, oh my gosh, what'd I say that for? It's not what I meant. When's the baby due, Karen? Freaky says. What, Karen? Did we have a yarn addict with Karen? I felt so bad, Karen. I was going to have you come back up with me yesterday, and I felt bad that I started talking to the other folks that came up. See, that's why I can only have one person at a time. Linnea said, I can't drink wine or I'd share back surgery and pain meds. Yeah, I'm on pain meds too. And I just can't because I'm an alkie. But I felt so bad, Karen. So, Karen, the next time, next Saturday, I hope you'll come and I'm going to have you up and I'm going to shut my mouth so you can talk. Okay, I saw lots of salt, so let's see if we hear the ding, ding, ding. No, because I have the sound down. Oh my gosh. There we go. And it says, it doesn't say any, does it get, okay. According to tradition, salt can be laid around the boundaries of a room to prevent spirits and demons from entering. Okay, next one. What classic horror film is based on a true story? Hey, Amy. How are y'all? A is the Blair Witch Project. B, Amityville Horror. C, Poltergeist. D, Halloween. Chainsaw Massacre. I hope that one's not based on true story, is it? Donna says Exorcist. Well, out of these four, Blair Witch Project A, B, Amityville Horror, C, Poltergeist, or D, Halloween. I see lots and lots and lots of B's, which is the Amityville Horror. Amityville Horror. Okay, so I'm going to pick that one. And that's right. It says the Amityville Horror is based on the alleged experiences of the Lutz, Lutz family who bought a new home on 112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, New York, a house where a mass murder had been committed a year before. Pollinating. Oh, the bees. Yeah, the bees are pollinating, freaky. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you all are here. We got 43, but only 28 thummies. What up with the thummies? Are they broke? Okay. According to superstition, if you stare into a mirror at midnight on Halloween, what do you see? A, dead ancestors. Hey, Gia. B, Bloody Mary. C, your death. Or D, your future spouse. Hey, Denny. The thumbs are coming. The thumbs are coming. The thumbs are coming. Yeah, they are coming up. There they come. I thought you was going to tell me I was fitting to get it. Call Monda. Don't see Monda. Been missing my Monda and Denny. Let's see. I see some bees. I see some deaths. I see A. Okay, let me go over these again. According to superstition, if you stare into a mirror at midnight on Halloween, what will you see? A, dead ancestors. Bloody Mary with celery, crotchety death. B, Bloody Mary. C, your death. Or D, your future spouse. Hey, Scott's lass. Bonjour, mi ami. I'm seeing all kinds of answers. Jaxie says C, your death. I thought it was Bloody Mary, but it's not Bloody Mary. It's not B, not Bloody Mary. So it's A, C, or D. A, dead ancestors. C, your death. Or D, your future spouse. I'll give you that clue. Hey, Unchained. It's my Jen. Is your sweetie pie close at hand? If so, give him a smooch for me. He's so pretty. And he's nice too. All right. Let's see. I see an awful lot of C's, which is your death. And I'm going to click on it. Naya says, well, crap, my death. Okay, let's see. Unchained says, trying to catch up, just came in. Hey, Awa. That's my African name, Awa. Granny Awa, which means beauty or beautiful. Isn't that sweet? Okay, here's C. It's not C. So it's got to be A or D. A is dead ancestors, or D, your future spouse. Cheers with my lovely bony cup. Okay. Kimberly, Scott / Kimberly says D. Jennifer says A. Quilty A. Jennifer D. So it's a tie. Well, I thought it was Bloody Mary too, and it could, it's just one site, so who knows? But we'll go by what's on here. Oh, Abby's laughing. Well, thank you so much, darling. You want to buy a second chance? I love you, Jen. You a mess. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the SCs, but also thank you for being here and all you do, being a squirrel. Well, let's try dead ancestors, which is A. Second guess. Okay, I wondered about that second chance. I wasn't sure about that. So it has to be D, your future spouse. And I have never heard of this. Let's see what it says about it. According to superstition, if you stare into a mirror at midnight on Halloween, you will see your future spouse. That's all it says. Mine just gonna whoop me. Oh, okay. Somehow I don't think she'd be as rough as you. She might just give me some little pats. Gia says, Genevieve, thanks for joining my video premiere this morning. Doggone it, I missed it, Gia. I'm sorry, I can't remember diddly squat. I'll have to catch the replay. Oh, I'm telling you, she came in here and saw this foolish. Oh, if she came in here, she would be upset. Oh, what's the foolishness? Doing the Halloween game? I think it's fun. In the little cartoon, It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Who does Linus mistake for the Great Pumpkin? Is it A, Snoopy, B, Pigpen, C, Lucy, or D, Charlie Brown? Karen says, oh, who she's missed. She's sorry and hello. Gia says, no problem. I just hate to miss you, though. Doggone it. I see Crotchety saying Snoopy. I see Fabergé Crochet says Snoopy. Nightingale, who's victorious, says Snoopy. You love the Halloween. A lot of people love the Halloween game. It's just for fun. Genevieve says, oh, bless you, my yarn nut. I forgot your Gia, Gia. And Linnea says Lucy. And Crotchety says none other than Snoopy. I see lots of Snoopies. Hey, Amanda Brotherton. Susan said D, which is Charlie Brown. Freaky says, I found out why he keeps missing seeing the Great Pumpkin. He's not in a pumpkin patch. He's in a pot patch. Oh my gosh. I left a like. Love you, hon. You're going to work on your Just Feel Festive shawl. Okay, Danny. Thank you so much. Unchained. Who was Jen? Says she's half brain dead today. Missed the question entirely. I'm going to pass. Okay. It was in The Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown. Who does Linus mistake for the Great Pumpkin? And the choices are A, Snoopy, B, Pigpen, C, Lucy, or D, Charlie Brown. Hey, Miss Kitty Glass, where is your youngin'? I don't see Yarn Geek in here. She must be taking a nap. Hey, Sis Beth, I see lots of zebras. My sissy's putting up for you. Where exactly is this pot patch asking for a friend? Madonna said. Okay, I see lots of Snoopies. And it is, it says, when Linus sees a shadowy figure rising from the moonlit patch, he assumes the Great Pumpkin has arrived and he faints. When Sally sees it's only Snoopy, she yells at Linus for making her miss out on the Halloween festivities. Remember, she said, "You've ruined it. I missed tricks or treats." I think she missed the party too. I can't remember. Okay, y'all gonna know this one. What Michael Jackson song was adapted by American Werewolf and London director John Landis into a highly successful Halloween-themed music video? Hey, Cocktails and Crochet with Coco. Playing a little Halloween game again. Is it A, Thriller? Is it B, Somebody's Watching Me? C, Werewolves of London? D, Black Magic Woman? I see lots and lots of thrillers. I used to love that. So I still love it. I just hadn't seen it in a long time. My daughter had that album. Remember record players and albums? She had that album. Of course, it's Thriller. It says Thriller was adapted by John Landis into a highly successful music video. In the video's most iconic scene, Jackson leads other actors costumed as zombies in a choreographed dance routine. I loved it. It was good. Sissy says everybody knows that. Yep, they should. Hey, Dallas County Scratchers. I hope things are looking up for you. Oops. I didn't mean to put my finger down on that. Let's see. Did I tell everybody hey? Hey, hey, hey. Okay, here's the next one. What product is banned in Hollywood on Halloween? Is it A, toilet paper? B, ski mask? C, silly string? Or D, razor blades? Only one of these is banned in Hollywood just on Halloween. A, toilet paper. You know how some people will roll people's houses, throw toilet paper everywhere? Dallas County says silly string. And ski mask is B, silly string is C, razor blades is D. I see some of everything. Ski mask, blades, see toilet paper. I think I only saw one silly string. Hey, Dissandra Fisher. Good to have you here. Pat's reminding you about the thumbs. Yep, we're about 17 behind. 57 here and 40 thumbs. Hey, Tony, Auntie Vernon, I've been missing you like crazy. Good to have you. And Auntie Vernon says it's either toilet paper or silly string. And Dallas says silly string again. Let's go with silly string. It was silly string. It says silly string fans should stay far away from Hollywood on Halloween. An ordinance banning the toy First introduced in 2004 after complaints from Hollywood Boulevard property owners, it's only enforced on October 31st. If you're caught with sticky hands, expect to pay a $1,000 fee. It's flammable too. Crotchety said, now that's silly. Okay, 15. Well, I'm not calling out numbers. What movie convinced people to get rid of their Ouija boards? A. White Noise. B. The Exorcist. C. Witchboard. Or D. Paranormal Activity. And Dallas County's giving you lots of info. In Dallas, that's fine. Just remember, don't give them any of that until after I pick after I see whether we've got it right or not. And Cocktails with Coco says was a lot of fun. Dora Beth, your oldest walked you down the aisle, so we started with the slow dance, then broke into a medley of fast songs. Must have been a wedding. Okay, I see some witch boards. I see D for paranormal. I see B, the Exorcist. Witchboard, another witchboard. Okay, let's try witchboard. It's not witchboard, so it's either White Noise, the Exorcist, or Paranormal Activity. You have one, Noni May? I used to. I think I got rid of mine after this movie, too. This movie scared the pea turkey out of me. And I wasn't supposed to go see it. I was a youngin' living at home here, and Mom and Dad, I probably was, 14, 15, something like that. And Teresa says, hey to all the lurkers. Yes, hey, if Miss Linda is lurking, Gracie, Chiquita, any of our lurkers, Adele, anybody. Hey, Linda Yarn Barn. Hope you're feeling better, honey. Hope you are feeling better. Hope you all are feeling well. Okay, I see several exorcists. But anyway, after I saw this movie, I wanted to sleep with my parents because it scared me so much. Auntie Vernon says white noise. Quilty says paranormal. But I couldn't tell them. I couldn't tell my parents I wanted to sleep with them because I was scared because I was not supposed to go see it. Heck, we didn't even wait for it to come to the nearest town. We went to Charlotte, about an hour away. Jennifer says, I don't know. I've only seen the first movie. I don't watch a lot of that stuff. I don't want to risk being vulnerable. I never owned a board either. Yes, it is. Exorcist. During World War I, almost every household in the U.S. had a Ouija board. In 1922, Ouija board sales even outsold Monopoly. But The Exorcist stopped the Ouija fad dead in its tracks. After watching the movie, many people destroyed their Ouija boards in fear. And oui means yes in French, and ja means yes in German. But I read somewhere that wasn't the reason why it was named Ouija. But I forgot why. We always said Ouija board. Hey, Crafty Finds. Welcome, welcome. Remember the thumbs. We are 10 away from breaking even. We have 56 here and 46 thumbs. Jennifer says, yikes. I only like the, supernatural kind of stuff. I don't like slasher movies. Ja is ja in German. Oh, okay. Thank you, Crotchety. How many colors of M&Ms are there in a normal bag? A, 6. B, 8. 7C, or you can just write the number, D5. How many colors of M&Ms are there in a normal bag of M&Ms? I guess sort of an average. You just watched The Bride of Chucky, Crafty Fine said. You can't handle slashers either. Tony May likes vampires. And Karen says, yarn at it with Karen. I don't like anything that scares me. Ooh, I love to be scared. Not even live by myself, but I don't care. Yeah, Jen, the M&M eater should get this right. That's right. I see a bunch of 5, so let's go with 5. Nope, it's not 5. Miss Kitty said 6. Let's go with 6. Miss Kitty and anybody else who said 6 is right. You like the wolf, trans, whatever movies, werewolf? Scott/Kimberly says. Ooh, Dina says scarier and bloodier the better. I'll do for I like haunted house type movies and stuff. Yeah, Tony, the old Bela Lugosi, old vampire, werewolf, and mummy. Yep. Exactly. Linda said 7. Well, it says there are 6 colors in a normal bag: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and brown. So Laura would be happy that there's orange in there. And Miss Madonna and any other green lovers would be happy about the green in there. Okay, what ghost did British Prime Minister Winston Churchill reportedly see in the White House? A. Andrew Jackson. B. Abraham Lincoln. C. Willie Lincoln. D. George Washington. Teresa says, no thanks, I'll pass. Yeah, like The Haunting. I've just been watching that, or The Haunting of Hill House. I think it's just called The Haunting, though. Scott Slash says B. Jennifer says B. Some of others of you say B or Lincoln. Crafty Fine says Abe. Linda says Washington. Let's try Abe first. Yes, it was Abraham Lincoln. A well-known ghost story was reported by Churchill, who was a guest at the White House. After a long bath and naked, except for a cigar, ooh, can you imagine Winston Churchill naked? He walked into the adjoining bedroom, and there was Abraham Lincoln at the fireplace. Churchill said, "Good evening, Mr. President. You seem to have me at a disadvantage." He reported that Lincoln smiled softly and then disappeared. You like the Hill House movie? Me too. I've watched it and watched it and watched it. Watch it. Whatever walks here walks alone. Do you have to what, Tony? Oh, imagine him. No, you don't have to. Quilty says, thanks for that visual, Dee. I can't imagine. Sorry about that. In the popular Halloween candy buyback program, I didn't know about this, but it's cool. Kids can sell their uneaten candy to local dentists who redistribute it to whom? So who does the candy go to? A, military troops. B, starving countries. C, orphanages. D, nursing homes. You have that Hill House movie, or you love it? Yeah. I taped it. So I've been watching it over and over and over again. Linda Jarn Barnes says A, military troops. Quilty says A, cocktails with and crochet with Coco says C. I see a lot of A's, but Crotchety says orphanages, which was C. Miss Kitty says A. Let's go with A, which is military troops. Yes. The candy buyback program not only encourages kids to eat less candy on Halloween, but it's a great way to support the troops. I know. I never thought about that, Doorbeth. Nursing home. Oh, you're saying give it to nursing homes because they've already lost their teeth. Oh, that's funny. All right. How is the mystery flavor of Dum Dums lollipops made? Have you ever got a bag of the Dum Dum lollipops? And I think the mystery ones are in lavender, I think, and they've got question marks all over them because it's the mystery flavor. You don't know what it's going to be. So get the troops all sugared up. Right. Okay. A, it's either pineapple or buttered popcorn. B, it's a random mix of leftover ingredients. C, it's an overlap of two batches of candy. And D, it's just a regular Dum Dum with a different label on it. So what you think? Hey, Bev, I said hey to you, didn't I? If I didn't, hey. Hope you're doing well. Glad you're back. Cheers. Not wine, tea. So what y'all think? Lori says overlap, which is C. I see some other C's. Linda's Yarn Barn says C. I see a couple of A's, which is it's either pineapple or buttered popcorn. And Linnea says D, it's just a regular Dum Dum with that label on it. Hey, Dago. Hey, sweetie pie. We're praying for you. We got you on the list. You and your fam. Okay, I think I'll go with it's an overlap of two batches of candy, which is C. Because Linda's Yarn Barn said it. We'll go with Linda. And it's right. It's an overlap. It says rather than shut down production and clean out the machine between batches, the company keeps the lollipops that combine a little flavor A with a little flavor of B and giving them a wrapper covered in question marks and marketing them as the mystery flavor. No real stuff in it. Yeah, the lollipops are just sugar, sugar. Sugar, sugar. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't hear the question. Okay, here comes the next question. So everybody tune your ears in. What horror film is widely regarded to have popularized the found footage film technique? A, Chronicle. B, Cloverfield. C, Paranormal Activity. D, the Blair Witch Project. I can't talk. I don't know how I did my hat the other day, but it wants to fall down in my eyes. Maybe it's getting bigger. Maybe if I scoot it back like that. Ow, there we go. That's better. I see. Linda says D. Kitty says C. Dallas says D. Dago says, I'm good, brother. I'm glad you are. Glad. Hope you all are. Veronica says she needs to go. You got your chat today at about 6:30. So set your alarms for Veronica's chat, and I hope I remember to do that after this. Hey, Mama Swift. Been missing you, sweetheart. Let's see. I see. You can't talk, Dee. I can't hear for Abby talking on the phone. Oh, no. Tell Abby to be quiet. Lori Armstrong says Blair. And some others were done. Oh, Dago was in ads. Thank you so much, darling. Oh, you had a phone call from your granddaughter. No problemo. Let's see. What'd I say? Somebody said Blair. Well, thank you, Veronica. Love you. And Fabergé, which is Rebecca says D also, which is the Blair Witch Project. The Blair Witch Project tells of the fictional story of 3 student filmmakers lost in the Black Hills, was later employed by similarly successful films such as Paranormal Activity and Cloverfield. I didn't like the Blair Witch Project. Did y'all? I thought it was dumb. I thought they were just running around and hollering and yelling the whole time, and you never really, there was nothing. Yeah, y'all like it? Blair Witch? You told him I said be quiet. He got right up and went to the guest bedroom. He's listening to Granny. Oh my gosh. Didn't know I had such power over Abby. Yay. Victoria said that movie stunk. I thought so. Freaky said you watched Cloverfield but turned the Blair Witch one off after 5 or 10 minutes. So you like the Cloverfield? I don't think I watched that one. Okay, Linnea, darling. Thank you. Maybe you can watch the replay for the rest of it, but thank you so much for being here. Dora Beth never watched any of them. Well, if you don't like scary stuff. But I didn't think Blair Witch was. It was just all running around in the woods. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. What does it mean if you see a blue pumpkin while you're trick-or-treating? Is it A, support for veterans? B, Papa Smurf lives there? C, no trick-or-treating? Or D, allergy-free treats? If you see a blue pumpkin at someone's house. No likey for you, Teresa. Allergy to nuts. It's crazy thinking, Freaky. Who's drunk, Linda? Not me. Not wine, but tea. Abby off the phone now and said, live show? Oh, sorry, Awa. Honey, anything you do is fine with me. I love Abby. I love Jen too. Love you both. You thought it was for Down syndrome? They may be nonverbal. Oh no, put me on TV. He wants to hear me now. Bless his heart. Cocktails and Crochet with Coco says blue pumpkins here mean that the child has a mental disability and may not be able to say trick or treat. So what do I put? A, support for veterans. B, Papa Smurf. We know that's not right. Lives here. D, no trick-or-treating. Or C is no trick-or-treating. D is allergy-free treats. I'm going to go with Rebecca. She says D. And Dina said Coco, same here. It was allergy-free treats. It's as if you see a blue pumpkin, but it may, depend on where you live. Hey, Mimi Cat Do. It's all right, darling. You've been busy. I hear you. Bye, Karen, darling. Thank you for coming, and thank you for accepting my apology about yesterday. I want to get you back up on the screen next time. Okay, here's the next one. Oh, it says, of course, it could also mean the house is using last year's pumpkin. What was the name? Y'all all get this. What was the name of Gomez and Morticia's daughter on the Addams Family? A, Thursday. B, Wednesday. C, Friday. Or D, Tuesday. I see some Wednesdays from Digo and Nightingale, Scott Slass, Gia, and Mimi Cat Do said B, which is also Wednesday. Yeah, right, Dallas. D, food allergy friendly. Right. And Flower Tammy says Wednesday. So it looks like lots of Wednesdays. See what it says. Yes. It says Wednesday was the youngest member of the Addams family, a strange yet sweet-natured little girl who pursued such hobbies as raising spiders and beheading dolls, called Marie Antoinette, Mary Queen of Scots, and Little Red Riding Hood. In Dallas County says blue pumpkins, whether they are used to hold candy or for decoration, often used as an indication that a house is food allergen friendly and that non-food treats such as glow sticks or anything, pencils, any kind of little treat like that, but a non-edible, or stickers. Yeah. Yep. Love that show. Gia. Movies were good too. Yep. Let's see. What Halloween costume does E.T. wear in the movie? A, ghost. B, stormtrooper. C, pumpkin. Or D, cowboy. Yes, God rocks, you did. Hey, we've got 8 whole minutes left. You just have to come earlier next time. But remember, on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm on at 5 Eastern. On the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm on at 3. And I'm only on an hour. And all that's Eastern time. Okay, I see lots of A's and lots of people saying ghost. So we're going to go with ghost. Yay! It says on Halloween, Michael and Elliot dress E.T. as a ghost so they can sneak him out of the house. And next question. What Halloween radio drama caused a mass panic on October 30th, 1938? A, The Fall of the House of Usher. Yeah, I've heard that poem. Wednesday's child is full of woe. So that's why our name was Wednesday. Yep, I'm a Saturday's child, I think. Let's see. So A, Fall of the House of Usher. B, The War of the Worlds. C is Dracula. And D is The Telltale Heart. See, lots of War of the Worlds. Kimberly, you're a Thursday's child. Jen says, anybody Googling the answer? Danny, sorry, she just woke up. Yeah, you were here earlier. I thought you had to go for something. Some reason I thought that. Happens to me all the time. Me either, Lori. We don't ever have any trick-or-treaters, but it doesn't stop my brother from buying a whole bunch of candy that neither of us need to be eating. Okay, War of the Worlds. And that's it. It says The War of the Worlds was a Halloween episode of the Mercury Theater on the Air, directed and narrated by Orson Welles. The episode adapted from H.G. Wells' famous novel about an alien invasion and broadcast as if it were a real news program, became famous for allegedly causing mass hysteria, although the scale of the panic is disputed as the program had relatively few listeners. But you know how people like to talk. That would be scary if you thought that was really happening. Okay, so tomorrow when we start, we'll be starting on number 25. Don't let me forget that, because there's no way to mark it on here. Okay, let's spend the last 5 minutes. Dina, I don't know who's coming on next on Sunday. Does anybody know? We need to talk about the prayers. So let's go over the ones we know. Linda, Just a Crochet Sister. Sweet Melissa. Angel J. Pray and Crochet. My sister Teresa Patton and family, especially probably her mama right now, and her husband, and Teresa. Dago and family. Enid. Pat Fraser's roommate, Debbie. Her eyes. And maybe Pat Cray Hollis, her roommate, had those surgeries. Noni May was recovering. How you feeling, Noni May? Are you back to normal, or are you still kind of bleh? Denny said Petra's coming on at 4:30. Is she? I thought she did that on Saturdays. I'm mixed up, though. So Petra at 4:30, Denny says. Lori came on last night, and I missed it. Bye, Rebecca. Thanks for coming. And also Dora Beth for having to do those infusions every 3 weeks. I don't see how you do that. Oh my goodness. Keep Julie kept in stitches in our prayers, okay? Dina, who else do you have? Yeah, Dina says, Sweet Tea, we love you too. We sure do. And God Rock says, lifting up everyone in prayer. Amen to that. We all need it, whether we've got some kind of situation going on or what. And Unchained, who is Jen, says Joe from Triple C and Joe Show was having church service at 6 p.m. Eastern. Joe Sports and Ministries. Okay, and Crotchety put up Petra's link. So she's going on at 4:30. So y'all can go ahead and grab that. Grab that link and put it in your watch later or something. Dago says, Jaxie. Teresa, my sissy, says, hugs to you all. And Linda Jarnbarn says her brother-in-law Joe lost his sister-in-law this past Tuesday. She had a heart attack while driving. Oh my gosh. And hit a truck head on. No one was with her, and the other people weren't hurt. Oh my goodness. How tragic. And Jen says, pray for Andrea, friend of the family. In her 20s, they found out yesterday brain cancer. Docs say a year. I'm going to believe the report of the Lord. Amen. I believe in miracles and in prayer in numbers. And singularly too, but you know what the good book says about where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name. Dora Beth and Terry from Nana's Crochet and all the regulars. Dora Beth for Terry. Not sure what that is. And Bev, who is Ditmer Knittery, says prayers to all and thank you. Linda Jarnbarn, praying for the family. Okay. Mama Swift saying to Jaxie Lavender, the Wonder Twins. And Chain Jen said another friend of our family just lost her son last week, was pretty young. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Linda, I'm sorry for your loss, Digo says. Did I get that? And Crotchety put up Petra's link again because we are after 4 o'clock. So, yes, as my sissy says, hugs to you all. And I love everybody. And thank you so much for coming. And thank you for super chats. But thank you for being here and your support, letting ads run, all that stuff. And Tracy Odom, who lost her brother, Linda said. Okay, so there's Petra's link. Thank you, Crotchety, for putting it up for us and for anybody else. And love you, Danny, and everybody. Oh, Sissy said Panthers won 23-17. Woohoo! Well, I'm glad you made it, God rocks. I am glad. I'll be on tomorrow evening at 5 Eastern, so come back. Boop, bitty, boop, boop, boop.